Great day, everybody. Good morning to the USA. Good afternoon to South Africa and surrounding countries. This is Felicia Guntner coming to you from the USA along with our amazing, great leadership example of health and wealth, Miss Boomy Moore, who takes and makes all kinds of efforts to bring news to you guys and help us all have our success. So I'm grateful to be here. We have been coming to you at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, to just give you some updates of what's going on, the growth of the company, the share success stories with you that people are having. But today is going to be all about the great updates and the growth that is happening. So a lot of you have been asking about Laura Slim, when it's coming back, when it's going to be available. So we have an update for that. It is definitely coming soon. We're going to say maybe 3 weeks, maybe sooner, maybe just early next month, but it could possibly be sooner. We don't like to give exact dates just because if it doesn't happen on that date, we know how disappointing that can be, right, Boomy?
All
So we
right.
always stretch it out just a bit. So that is an update on Laura Slim. We do know that it is definitely in the works. It's going to be back hopefully sooner than we think, but we're super duper excited about that because that is progress. And
Yes,
then the
yes.
next, absolutely, the next update that I'm going to give, and then I'm going to allow Boomy to, not allow, I'm going to invite her to come back and give us a couple more. The office progress is being made with the new office, signing contracts, getting things prepared. This is so exciting because you guys are going to have a place where you can actually go in. You can look at the products. You can meet with people. I cannot wait for this office to be open and
Mhm.
set for you guys to go in and see everything that we have going on. That's going to be amazing for all of you to be able to do and to be able to get some product right there in your hand. So, Boomy, what would you like to give them a great update about?
Well, thank you for sharing those things. And it just got my mind rolling. I wanted to piggyback on some of the things that you shared right there. One of the reasons that I'm excited about Laura Slim is because it's a companion product to the Drink to Shrink. And anytime that you can get people even greater results, greater weight loss results, and more energy and vitality to exercise, we got the whole walking program. It's a benefit because you're getting people greater results. And also understand, guys, we're in business to make a profit. So the more, it's like the more you have in your product offering that really works, the more volume, the more money. So with this product just being a few weeks away, now that you should see your volume increase. And remember, this is a volume driven business. So get excited about the Laura Slim. Yet let your team know, hey, it's coming back. I know some of you had Laura Slim and got to experience some of that. So yeah, that's quite exciting. And again, Laura Slim, that's manufactured in South Africa. That version, there's a South Africa version of the Laura Slim with all the ingredients that South Africa as a country approves. So we're excited about that. So that companion product you'll have really soon. So we get ready to keep posting out those before and after pictures of your people's results. Then, since we're talking about Drink to Shrink, we have to make you aware of this. There are people out there in the marketplace on social media. They're promoting Drink to Shrink, but they are not sharing a Laura Life product. So they're promoting Drink to Shrink just to bring people in, but then they're selling them another company's product. Guys, that is a no-no. Be on the lookout for that. If it doesn't Just know it is not the real deal. Anything else you wanted to add to that, Felicia?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you said it perfectly. And thanks for adding that it is um, the Drink to Shrink and the Laura Slim will work beautifully together. If you want to look at it like it's an upsell in combination with the Drink to Shrink, it's a great upsell. And it is very beneficial. But absolutely, I am seeing a lot of people that are promoting Drink to Shrink. However, it is not the Laura Life product. And we just want you all to know that Drink to Shrink is branded by Laura Life. So it's actually not a legal thing. And most likely if people are doing that and they're caught, there will be some not pleasant ramifications from that. So we always practice authenticity, integrity. It is part of who we are. We want it to be part of who all of our partners are, but it is also how Laura Life operates. So just be sure that you're very aware. If it does not say Laura Life, it is not Drink to Shrink.
Correct, correct. Now, speaking of selling the Drink to Shrink and getting people results and making those profits, let's talk about you getting your profits onto your debit card. So more debit cards have recently been sent out this week. So that's a great thing. So that means more and more people will be able to go to the ATM and get that money out. Jonathan, who is from corporate, who's heading up, helping us to get things going in South Africa. He is working with Graystar, who is the back office company, to get the link in your e-wallet section of your back office that will say, I don't know if it's going to say ooh la la or the company name that is behind the debit card, but in order for you to get your money out, once you have your card, then you've got to go into your e-wallet and click on that link to be able to request the money. So he's working on that. So all the processes that are needed for all things to come together and there to be a smooth flow, just know they are being worked on. And Felicia and I are your advocates. I mean, we're on a call a Zoom with corporate each week, and we're saying, what about this? What about that? How much time? Or whatever, because we know South Africa, we've seen you put up those numbers. We know millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in product is going to be moved per month in South Africa. Some of you all are going to be like Laura Life millionaires. A lot of million, six-figure earners, six figures here in the US. That's nothing to sneeze at. So we want to make sure that as you are putting out your efforts and building your business, that it can be as smooth as possible. There's always going to be in business, I mean, you have hiccups. Nothing is perfect, but it is any challenge we have, we always overcome. But we want to just make sure the infrastructure is as smooth as can possibly be, and everything continues to move forward, because with that market is just incredible. Kudos to you all out there marketing and promoting every day. Oh, Felicia, you want to give the GPG update? Because remember how there were some people who made a mistake and requested their money to GPG.
Yes. And we know that it has taken some time for that to get sorted out, for the reversal to happen. However, you guys, I assure you that it is still in the works. It's in the process, and progress is being made. We actually had to get reports from the GPG company so that everything was smooth and the exact dollars are being given back and being reversed. So it is a process, but progress is being made, and we're expecting that to happen fairly soon. Again, we don't like to give exact dates, so we're going to say at least another 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, or it could actually be sooner. But we just want you to know that it is not forgotten. progress is definitely being made. I do know that Jonathan does a lot of the back office work and website work and stuff like that. So Jonathan did let us know that he did get some of the reports. So that's a good thing, because that was something that we were waiting on from GPG. So we love progress. That just means it's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Excited about that. Felicia, before we go, I want you to share some of the activities that people should be doing daily. You know, Laura Life is where we have planted our flag. And Laura Life is one of those companies, guys, where you can feel like this is home. This is where I'm going to build. You don't have to get the shiny object syndrome. And if you really want long-term residual income, not be like, you know, how some people, they're in a different company every month. You never get grounded and have a true income that pays the bills, but also gives you lifestyle. So you gotta be in one place long enough in order to really see a true business growth. So I've been with Laura Life since its inception. And before we rebranded to Laura Life, we were O2 Worldwide. So 2016, I came to this company. A couple of years ago, we rebranded to Laura Life. We've been through a whole lot. But I made a conscious decision to stick and stay here, because we always say the grass is always greener on the other side. Like when you look at other companies, you don't know the inner workings of all the challenges and maybe bad things or hiccups they're going through. You just see the good stuff, right? The grass always looks greener on the other side, but it's still the same grass you have to mow. If a company has great products, if you know that they are paying, if you know that there is a vision for the future and you've got great leadership, put your efforts there and allow your efforts to have time to compound. You got to give yourself enough time to allow those efforts to compound so you can really start seeing the money. So we've got a 3-step system: copy, paste, and get paid. Right? Copy, paste, and get paid. And with that 3-step system, there are some things, especially online, that you should be doing every day. Felicia, just give some of the things that as a person works their business that they should be doing daily as far as activity.
Absolutely. So as we all know, if we don't put things out, we're not getting anyone's attention. So audience is extremely important. So one of the activities that you should be doing daily is expanding your audience. How do you do that? Well, when you're out and about, you talk to people. It's as simple as a smile, a hello, maybe engage in some conversation. And how do you do that? You can even just tell somebody, hey, I love your shoes. That's a great opening for conversation, right? And most people will respond. Now, online, you should be expanding your audience by sending friend requests to people. What are you looking for? You're looking for like-minded people, business-minded people, people that maybe had been in MLM, if you know that, and they left for whatever reason. Maybe they had a bad experience with their company. You can introduce them to a fantastic company that we do know pays, that we do know is making progress. So those things, expanding your audience is huge. Like that's the very first thing that I feel that you need to be doing, because you've got to be talking to new people every single day outside of friends and family. Most often, unfortunately, our friends and family, they don't get on board as easy as a stranger might. So another thing is posting every day. You've got to get the information out there. You've got to post at least 3 times a day. So if you're posting on Facebook, Facebook has algorithms, right? I don't know exactly how to explain that, but it's basically how much your stuff gets seen. So you have to stay consistent. If you're sleeping on Facebook often, Facebook goes to sleep on you. You
Mm,
start to notice that you're seeing the same people all the time, right? And the same people might like your post or comment on your post. That's why you have to expand your audience. You've got to engage. You've got to post at least 3 times, and then to expand your Facebook reach, you have to go in your friends list. You've got to go to people's pages. You have to like and comment on their post. And that will ensure that new people are seeing you on a daily basis. And it doesn't take a lot of time, guys. If you're on there anyway, make sure that you're doing income producing activities.
yes.
And that's exactly what those few things are. And we'll share even more as we come back and do these videos. But those are the best tips for you to get started with. So don't sleep on it. Keep it going.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that. As we always say, you got to get more eyes on your offer. And in order to get more eyes on it, you got to be making an offer, and you have to have an expansive audience to be making the offering too. So thank you for that tip as we close today. Felicia, we just want to let you all know, because a lot of people are seeing this video, but if you're seeing this from South Africa, we know there's a lot going on in your country right now. So our hearts go out to you during this time of unrest and turmoil. I know a lot of people like, oh, it's stress. In my province, a lot is happening. And so there's been a lot of rioting and looting that we've been informed of, and people may not necessarily feel as safe in some parts, going out and sharing the product. But we're praying for you. We know this too shall pass. We had a lot of that going on some places last year. And so, or was it earlier this year? I can't even remember now. We were having some riots and things. But God will protect you, He will shore you up. And remember that we always keep moving forward, even through distractions. I mean, if you can't go out your house to sell, thank God for the internet. We can still sell online. If you can't go out to meet people, as Felicia said, there's tons, millions of people to meet online. So Facebook allows that leverage. So we're excited about that. So with that, guys, this is the update that we have for you, and we'll be back in said today's near the end of the week, at the beginning of next week sometime. We'll be back
Yeah.
for another update, but stay tuned to our group, the Lower Life Big Group, and some other groups that you are in, because we do training. I do training videos almost daily, or at least every other day. You definitely want to tune into those for some motivation, inspiration, and business building tips. So thank you, Layla, for tagging your team. That's great. Make sure if you're seeing this video on the replay that you tag your team. And if you are looking for a great team to join, as you found this video and you do not have a home-based business, well, hit up Felicia, hit me up. If you're in South Africa, we can help you still, or connect you to someone there who's on our team. Sponsor you ourselves means a lot of ways that we are, building, and we will help you as well with our 3-step system to $100 a day. Copy, paste, and get paid. Have a great day, everyone.
Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.